2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Ali LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Kobe White, Bruce Ellis out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's the chosen one in at the one spot. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Pass to Ware, Hero outside. Puts it up from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's the chosen one. 37 points his last time out. Shot from 12. Chicago passing it around. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Now here's Powell. His last outing, he had 18 points. The kick out to Adebayo. Back to Powell. Over Huerter. Powell's shot is off.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Vucevic, a screen on Hero. The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 5.
Yeah, there's such a smoothness to his game. What a soft finger roll.
Powell against Huerter. Now here's Ware. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hero to stop the run. Can't hit that one. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Huerter against Powell. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Chicago leading by 3. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Huerter. Shoots over Powell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Hero for 3. Out to Powell. There, the screen. Down low. Tipped. Vucevic with a steal. Here's the chosen one. Finished off the break. 9 points in the game.
Oh, boy, has he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Phoenix. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're going the wrong way in these power rankings. Still in the middle, but dropping. And they need to search for a little extra motivation.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Pass to Vucevic. No good from outside. Heat trail by 3. Hero looking over the floor. And here's Adebayo. Outside Huerter. The chosen one. The pass to White. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Powell. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The Bulls third.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
And with this Heat team resetting towards youth, some encouraging signs, Grant.
Yeah, Tyler Hero becoming an all-star. Their top pick, Kel'el Ware, stepped in as a starter and produced. They'll need continued growth to get back to the top of the East.
Here's Mitchell, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Wow, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to the chosen one. Another three for Chicago.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Powell outside. Back to Hero. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Stolen by Hero. Powell outside. Back to Hero. It's good. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
Mitchell against White. Pass to the chosen one. The rebound by Ware.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Powell. Hero outside. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Hero.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Outside White. Pass to Herter. There's the three. The shot off that time.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Here's Adebayo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now just a two-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, he's more than just an interior scorer. Adebayo also has a nice jump shot that he will work in there from time to time.
Pass to Vucevic. White looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. And again, Chicago, no good. Shoots from the line. That one's good for 2. Hero's got 6.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
With your Miami Heat dancer.
Miami, Andrew Wiggins comes in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Malik Beasley in for Mitchell. Then for Chicago, Smith comes in for Buzelis, and it's Dosunmu in for Herter. Here's the chosen one. 14 points for him. Pick by Vucevic. To stop the drought, connects from downtown. Give him 8.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wiggins outside. Powell outside. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Pass to DeSumo. Shoots over Powell. DeSumo can't hit. Miami trailing. All right, Tim, you look at Malik Beasley carrying the torch for the 6'4 sharpshooters.
Well, that's right, B.A., and believe me, he never saw one that he didn't like. He gets them up, and it's the combination of volume and accuracy that made it a big reason why he was the runner-up for Sixth Man of the Year in 2025.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and he's good on the second. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Here's Powell. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Adebayo. Powell outside. Adebayo, a screen on White. Beasley outside. The three is up. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Here's the chosen one. 14 points for him.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Beasley, the pass to Powell. Now Wiggins, out to the wing. Now Beasley, he's scoreless. From 15 feet away, here's Adebayo. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
White against Powell. Pass to the chosen one. Now here's Vucevic. Gets the three to fall. Vucevic has got 13.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Beasley, pass to Adebayo. Powell outside. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, that's nice work right there. He sets the screen, and then Adebayo just finds that open space to be effective with the ball.
Now here's White. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Over Powell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago ahead, up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looked.
So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Norm Powell comes in for Beasley. Mitchell's checked in for Larson. And it's Hero in for Smith. Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Out to Powell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh, boy. Throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers, too.
They prevented their opponent from ever were getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive. Waiting until the last second to release that. What a move.
Powell outside. 4-3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. White on the wing. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami.
Third team foul. Now in the game for Miami, 0.
Here's the chosen one. 16 points for him. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. White for 3. The shot, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Powell. The Heat rebound. Back to Mitchell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. It's tipped. Wiggins with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. PA, back to you.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Powell. And here's Hero. Launches it. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Ware's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Fontecchio. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Just 5 on the clock. Hero, no good.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Here's the chosen one. Ware covers. Denied by Adebayo.
And that's what you can always count on from Bam. He is ready to turn away any chance at the rim. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
The chosen one shot is good.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Now Adebayo. Now here's Ware. Covered by Vucevic. Back to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Hero. He's off on the layup, and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat up by 4, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kitty.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kitty.
And now something we should probably touch on. Bam Adebayo. What a first half from him.
Few players can change the game with their rebounding, but he's one of them, making a huge impact in there.
He certainly helped them set a physical tone in the first half. His intensity, off the charts. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
That first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Bulls trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's the chosen one in it to point. Back to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Vucevic. Buzelis has got 9.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And he can't get the first one. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Miami on D. 3-point lead. Here's the chosen one. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Taking a look at some numbers here for Matas Buzelis. Heat leading by 3. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Now where? Back to Mitchell. Vucevic with a steal. It's stolen. Here's Powell. And that one drops for him. Powell's got 11.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Outside White. No good on the three.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Adebayo. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's the chosen one. 20 points for him. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Pass to Hero. Back to Ware. Out to Powell. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hits the trifecta. Herder's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
To the paint. Here's Ware. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Here's the chosen one, and he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got 22 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's take this time to check out the small forwards who have been scoring well over the last 10 games. 4th, Norman Powell.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that is to match up with them. Having guys to defend with that combination of length and skill.
Clock at 6. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Pass to Vucevic. From deep. Knocks down the long J. And now just a 1-point Miami lead.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that 3-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. That ties the game. Herder's got 11.
Big men who dish it like Vucevic are royalty in this league.
Pass to Ware. Now Powell. Herder defending. Back to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Here's the chosen one. He's got 22. And stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The chosen one's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Mitchell. The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Hero for 3. Not going to go that time. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Hero. Herder gets the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Mitchell, to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, I love that right there. Tyler Hero giving you a little attitude.
Here's the chosen one. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. The chosen one's got 4 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Beasley's checked in for Miami. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones is checked in. Adebayo with a steal. Hero outside. For the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. Hero's got 17 points.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Pass to Vucevic. Hits a three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And it's Beasley penetrating. Powell outside. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 16. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. Hero against Jones. Pass to Vucevic. No good on the triple. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Powell outside. Out to Beasley for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Herter. From downtown. The rebound by Beasley. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go. Well, the Bulls shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. There's the screen. Here's the chosen one. Soft touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 26 points. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Ware. And here's Adebayo. Over Buzelis. Off the left rim and out. Herter passes to the chosen one. Here he goes. It counts! And the foul! It's on Tyler Hero.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Ware. Larson comes in for Norman Powell. Phillips is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Herter. Smith with a screen on Hero. Here's the chosen one. Doesn't go for him. Miami trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Brian, back over to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
On the attack, Hero. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's the chosen one. And he's got 28 now. Adebayo with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Larson. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Beasley. To the inside, Phillips takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Basket counts. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Hero.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Who poked away? It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Chicago ahead, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's plays is important.
Hero on the wing. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Bam! Going to work inside.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
White against Mitchell. White, the pass to the chosen one. 5 on the clock. Back to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Buzelis. And Miami again with the bucket.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Herter against Wiggins. Here's the chosen one. Sweet little floater. The chosen one's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Adebayo. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And occasionally Adebayo will use the jumper to set up the rest of his game offensively.
Pass to White. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. White, the pass to Vucevic. Good on the bucket. And that's 21 points for Nikola Vucevic.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Ware. Now here's Hero. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Bulls. It's Herter on the wing. Pounded by Wiggins. White against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Launches a 3. The chosen one grabs the board. The chosen one's got 7 rebounds in the game. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
organized, defense pays. Hero outside. Back to Ware. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, no good by Miami.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Herder, a screen on Hero. The chosen one, the pass to White. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Hero. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Wiggins. And so Hero nails both of them.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Outside White. Outside Herder. This one for three. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Mitchell grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Powell surveying the D. Ware the screen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Chicago leading by 8. Into the lane. Rebounded by Powell. The Heat have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Mitchell outside. Now Hero. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Rebounded by Vucevic. And the Bulls shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Knocked away. Here's the chosen one. Powell covers. Vucevic, a screen on Powell. Here's Vucevic. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Powell outside. Up top, Mitchell. He shoots. Oh, he missed the jumper.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And that basket is good.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Well, that's a tough shot. The contested mid-range jumper, not exactly an analytics favorite.
With the floater, he got a piece of it.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for the chosen one.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Vucevic outside. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Hero. Shoots a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now for our player of the game.